Well, hello everyone. This is Troy Harper, and you are watching Smoke and Metal Podcast here at Harper Cigar Lounge. Welcome back. Excited to be back with you guys again for another Smoke and Metal Podcast here at Harper Cigar Lounge. This is episode 15, and today I'm going to be getting into a couple great albums from one band, which is Judas Priest. Got my British Steel Judas Priest shirt on today. Um, and the albums I'm going to be discussing and listening to and reviewing is the Sad Wings of Destiny album from 1976. So this is the 50th anniversary this year of this album. And then I'll be getting into Turbo from Judas Priest from 1986. So this is the 40th anniversary. So we're doing another album battle today to see which one comes out on top for me. And different eras of Judas Priest. This is from the 70s. This is from the 80s. So huge difference in how Judas Priest sounded back then and compared to the 80s. So anyway, so we'll get into these albums here in a moment. And today I'm smoking my cigar, and I'll review it and smoke it. I'll review it and smoke it. This is my cigar that's been out not too long, but this is the Smoke and Metal Beast. So this is the official cigar for the Smoke and Metal podcast, as well as the heavy metal community out there. First ever cigar to represent the heavy metal community. First official cigar to do that. And as far as I know, this is the greatest cigar I've ever smoked. Up against the Opus X's, um, Olivas, Padrones. Those are my other favorites, as Oliva Padrone. And this I would put up against those as well as the Opus X's any day. But I'm so proud of this cigar. I got it in a Toro size, which is this one, and a torpedo. But this cigar, this is the Toro. So this is a 6.5 by 52. Wrapper's Cuban seed, Maduro, greenhouse grown. Binder filler is Mexican and Nicaraguan. And it is a long filler, handmade cigar made in farms over in Nicaragua. Strength medium to full. Taste notes: pepper, spice, earth, minerals, leather, cedar, sea salt, dark roast coffee, dark chocolate, cream, natural tobacco sweetness. Those are the taste notes that I discovered in this blend. This cigar is balanced beautifully throughout by a wave of spice on the back end that's noticeable and never overpowering. The most surprising element: how mellow, smooth, and creamy the cigar stays from start to finish. And even with a medium to full body profile, there's no harshness, just a richness that never overwhelms. So, great cigar. You can DM me over on Facebook if you want any information on this. Due to policies with YouTube, I really can't direct you on how to pick this up. Um, I don't want a chance on this channel being shut down. But you can DM me on Facebook at my Troy Harper Facebook page. Um, and I'll give you all the information you need on this if you want to get a hold of any of these. Um, they're at a great price, around $10.99 a stick, so not very expensive at all. But just a beautiful, beautiful cigar. I love that cigar band on there, and just the whole cigar is just nice and oily. Little veiny, not overly veiny. A little toothy, but not overly toothy. Um, but just a beautiful stick, it really is. Um, so this is again the TBC Smoke and Metal Beast Toro. So anyway, yeah, so there it is. It's focused very well right now. But anyway, just a beautiful, beautiful cigar. Really proud of this stick. I really am. So So anyway, yeah, I love that beautiful cigar band on there. Really do. I can't get enough of looking at that band. See if I can. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, that focused really nicely there. So there it is. Just a gorgeous stick. I tell you what. Anyway, I can't wait to get this toasted up and lit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then we'll get into a little Judas Priest. Um, Took off that footband. Let me give this a clip. Use my Calibri cutter that my son got me here one time, a couple of years ago for Christmas. The outer wrapper's got some nice slight, oh gosh, like a kind of a milk chocolate taste to it. Very slight. A little bit of some baking spice maybe on that outer wrapper there. Well, I'll go ahead and give it a clip. I think I'm going to use my V cut. And so there's the V cut right there. Give it a cold draw. Mm, got some nice spice, some nutmeg, cinnamon, some minerals, some chocolate, a little bit of spice on that cold draw. But anyway, get my matches out. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show today. I know I'm really excited about this show. This is the first time on Smoking Metal Podcast that I'm doing an album battle with the same band from different eras. So I'm really excited to do that today. I love both of these albums. Of course, there's almost every Judas Priest album I love. I don't think there's any Judas Priest album I don't love. So it's going to be hard to decide on which one of these albums that I think will come out on top. Maybe it'll be a tie. Maybe it'll be a tie. I don't know. We'll see. All I know is the Turbo album. It's a little more commercial sounding. Where uh, back in the '70s with the other album, the Sad Wings of Destiny album. They were just discovering their metal sound at the time, so it's a little edgier album. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it stands up to. We'll see how Turbo stands up to Sad Wings of Destiny. And I cannot wait to smoke this cigar again. Um, I'm really proud of the cigar. I hope you guys will pick the cigar up, get in touch with me, and so I can direct you how to get these. Yeah, just a terrific cigar. I can't wait to rate this one again and see how it does today. Anyway, the last Smoking Metal podcast I did was called Dancing Undercover with Rats and Poison and a Very Strange Stick, or a very strange cigar. That was Smoking Metal podcast episode 14, where I did a battle between the Rat Dancing Undercover album along with the Poison Open Up and Say Aw, or I'm sorry, the Look What the Cat Dragged In album, which was Poison's debut album, compared to Rats Dancing Undercover, which was their third album. So that was a fun one to do, and I couldn't wait to do another battle. But since both of these albums today have anniversaries, I thought it'd be a great show to do both of these albums. Um, Give you a little history on Judas Priest real quick. Of course, Judas Priest is an English heavy metal band performed in Birmingham formed in Birmingham in 1969. They have sold over 50 million albums and are frequently ranked as one of the greatest metal bands of all time. They have been referred to as one of the pioneers of the new wave of British heavy metal movement and cited as formative influence on various metals cited as a formative influence on various metal subgenres, including speed metal, thrash metal, and power metal, as well as the hard rock and glam metal scene in the 1980s. Despite an innovative and pioneering body of work in the latter half of the 70s, the band struggled with poor record production and a lack of major commercial success until 1980, when their sixth studio album, British Steel, brought them noticeable mainstream attention. And by the way, this cigar, I'm getting some nice spice on the back end, like I described in the taste notes. Getting some nice pepper spice, like a red pepper or crushed pepper on the back end. Not overpowering though. Getting some dark chocolate, getting some dark roast coffee. Getting some creaminess. It is a creamy cigar. But anyway, so loving it so far. It's starting out great. And during the 1970s, the core of bassist Ian Hill, lead singer Rob Halford, and guitarist Glenn Tipton and KK Downing saw a revolving cast of drummers with Les Banks, being the only one who played on more than one album before Dave Holland joined them for 10 years beginning in 1979. Since Holland's departure in 1989, Scott Travis has been the band's drummer. Halford left Judas Priest in 1992, and after a 4-year hiatus, they regrouped in 1996 with Tim Ripper Owens, formerly of Winter's Bane, replacing him. After 2 albums with Owens, Halford, and 2 live albums, Halford returned to the band in 2003. Downing left Judas Priest in 2011, replaced by Richie Faulkner. The current lineup consists of Ian Hill, Glenn Tipton, Travis, Halford, and Faulkner, Scott Travis, Rob Halford, and Richie Faulkner. Although Tipton remains as an official member of the band, he has limited his touring activity since 2018 due to Parkinson's disease, with Andy Sneap filling in for him. Hill and Tipton are the only 2 members of the band to appear on every album. So also Halford's falsetto vocal style and the twin guitar sound of Downing and Tipton have been a major influence on heavy metal bands. Judas Priest's image of leather spikes and other taboo articles of clothing was widely influential during the glam metal era of the 1980s. The Guardian referred to British Steel as the record that defined heavy metal. Despite a decline in exposure during the mid-1990s, the band have once again seen a resurgence, including worldwide tours, being inaugural inductees into the VH1 Rock Honors in 2006, receiving a Grammy Award for the Best Metal Performance in 2010, and having their songs featured in video games such as Guitar Hero and the Rock Band series. In 2022, the band were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame via the Award for Musical Excellence, and that was in 2022. A lot of history on this band. You'll have to go to Wikipedia sometime and read up on their history. A lot of history to this band. One of my absolute favorite British metal bands of all time. Rock-a-Rolla was the first album of Judas Priest. And this is a really interesting album. If you've never listened to it, make sure you check out Rock-a-Rolla. Really interesting album. That was from 1974. And then 2 years later, we get Sad Wings of Destiny, which I'm going to start off with this album today, reviewing it and listening to it. Sad Wings of Destiny came out in 1974. Second studio album by the English heavy metal band Judas Priest, released on March 26th of 1976 by Gold Records. It is considered the album on which Judas Priest consolidated their sound and image, and songs from it, such as Victim of Changes and The Ripper, have since became live standards. It was the band's only album to feature drummer Alan Moore on every track. And really, this is where Priest started getting their metal sound kind of coming in. So, noted for its riff-driven sound and wide range of Rob Halper's vocals, the album displays a wide variety of styles, moods, and textures inspired by an array of groups such as Queen, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, and Black Sabbath. The centerpiece, uh, Victim of Changes, is a nearly 8-minute track featuring heavy riffing, trading off with high-pitched vocals, extended guitar leads, and a slow, moody breakdown toward the end. Tyrant and the Ripper are short, dense, high-powered rockers with many parts and changes. Riffs and solos dominate Genocide, Island of Domination, and Deceiver, and the band find more laid-back moments in the crowd in the crooning piano-backed Epitaph and the moody Dreamer Deceiver. Sad Wings of Destiny had a possession reception but weak sales. The band recorded their first 2 albums with the independent Gull label under tight budgets. After living off a single meal per day while working side jobs to support themselves, the group grew frustrated with the financial situation and signed with CBS Records for their next album, Sin After Sin, which came after Sad Wings of Destiny. Breaking their contract, resulting in the rights of Sad Wings of Destiny and his demo recordings falling into Gull's hands. In retrospect, the album has received acclaim as one of the most important albums in heavy metal history, with the album's image and style going on to influence many later metal bands, as well as later Judas Priest albums. So, this cigar is doing so well right now. It's just, like I said, medium to full strength, but it's not harsh or overpowering. Um, it's just got a nice flow, of all the different taste notes. They just all kind of flow together very well. So getting that dark chocolate, dark coffee, or dark roast coffee, dark chocolate. Just some very slight spice right now, but getting that creaminess, getting a little bit of that mineral taste, and yeah, just a terrific cigar so far. Also getting some of that cedar and leather, that natural tobacco sweetness, and a taste note that I just now kind of picked up is a like a toasted caramel almost. I don't know how many of these I've smoked so far, but I just now kind of picked up a toasted caramel taste note. So anyway, so that's interesting. But anyway, guys, cheers to you. I got my coffee. Let's get into this album. Um, I want to see if I can find some lyrics. And I found some lyrics. All right, cool. Well, anyway, let's get into this album, guys. Let's get this party started. Got my cigar going. I hope you guys brought a cigar with you today. In the comments, let me know what you're smoking. Let me know if you have bought the cigar and what you think of it so far. Let me know, guys. There's not a lot of these blends left. They're going to be gone soon. So anyway, I hope you guys will get in touch with me and get yourself some of these. But anyway, so there's the back of the album there. There's the front. I love that artwork. That is just such cool artwork. There's the inside right there. And I love this. I love this book that it comes with. There's the first page. And my God, I love the photography in this. I just love all the artwork and photography. Got a story behind this album in here that you can read about. And this is a remastered version, of course. But anyway, Rob Halford, Ian Hill, Rob Halford on vocals, Ian Hill on bass, Alan Moore on drums. Of course, you got KK Downing um, and Glenn Tipton, KK Downing and Glenn Tipton on guitars. So anyway, great album. I can't wait to start getting into this with you guys. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into this. Sad Wings of Destiny from 1976, 50th anniversary right now. So let me get the album going. Starts off with some really eerie guitar work between KK Downing and Glenn Tipton. Then you got just full on edgy guitar work here going between Glenn Tipton and KK Downing. Got the drums coming in from Alan Moore. Then we got Rob Halford. I'll never be able to get my voice up like Rob Halford. He is the metal god. He's got one of the highest voices I've ever heard. First lyric is Whiskey Woman, don't you know what you're driving? Whiskey Woman, don't you know that you're driving me insane? The liquor you give stems your will to live and gets right to my brain. Don't you know you're driving me insane? You're trying to find your way through life. You're trying to get some new direction. Another woman got her man. She won't find it. She won't find no new connection. Takes another drink or two. Things look better when she's things look better when she's through. That's the first part of the song. Anyway, just the song just the guitars are nice and distorted. Some great bass from Ian Hill coming in. If you dig deep, you can hear those great bass lines. Next, there's don't look. Let's see. Oh gosh, don't you know you're driving? Oh no. I got this all screwed up. Takes another look around. You're not going anywhere. You realize you're getting old, and no one seems to care. You're trying to find your way again. You're trying to find some new. Another woman's got her man, but she won't find a new. And then same chorus. You've been fooling with some hot guy. I want to know why. Is it why? Get out to know you really blew it. I've had enough. I've had enough. Good God, pluck me. Anyway, interesting lyrics for sure. The guitar work and Halford's voice on this is just terrific. Halford, this album is just really, really good. Halford's vocals are just terrific. It's nice to see them coming into their own and finding that heavy metal sound that they wanted. Rock and roll of the previous album has some good hard rock metal edge to it, but very commercial sounding, kind of gimmicky sounding in some ways. This is really the first album where they really full on found that metal sound, I believe. Right now, some great guitar in between Glenn Tipton and KK Downing. Great drumming work. really love the way the production was on this album. I really do. I can't believe this album wasn't more successful, but I really believe it was due to promoting and the manager not doing his part to promote this album the way it should have been promoted. But yeah, really good album so far. Not a super fast song, this first one. Not super fast, but it's just got a nice flow to it. Nice edginess to it, just nice flow. Guitars have slowed down right now. And then Alfred's voice kind of comes in. And his voice is just so haunting on this song. Was wonderful. And she was mine. She was beautiful. Well, she was fine. Was fine. Changes over her body. She doesn't see me anymore. Changes come over her body. She doesn't see me anymore. Changes. 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 Dun, 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 dun. God damn, his voice gets high. Wow. Anyway, this song just kind of it gets a little bit faster, then it slows down. Yeah, it's just a song that really gives me the chills. This song, it really does. Very haunting song. And now it's picking up again. I can't do it. Like, my gosh. And that's the end of that one. Next song is The Ripper. Come on, for a shot. Back to me. So, boy, Probably my wife was messaging me here. Anyway, sorry guys, I got interrupted. The Ripper, you're in for a surprise. You're in for a shock. In London town streets, when there's darkness and fog, when you least expect me and you turn your back, I'll attack. I smile when I'm sneaking through the shadows by the wall. I'll laugh when I'm creeping, but you won't hear me at all. I'll hear my warning, never turn your back on the Ripper. Great lyrics. You'll never soon shake with fear, never knowing if I'm near. I'm sly and I'm shameless, nocturnal and nameless, except for the Ripper, or if you like, Jack the Knife. Oh. Any back alley street is where we'll probably meet, underneath a gas lamp where there's air's cold and damp. Where the air is cold and damp, I'm a nasty surprise. I'm a devil in disguise. I'm a footstep at night. I'm a scream of the fright. All hear my warning, never turn your back on the Ripper, the Ripper, the Ripper. Um, anyway, great song. And that song's over, but just man, the guitar work is just haunting, and Rob Halford's voice is just haunting in that song, The Ripper. Of course, based around Jack the Ripper, of what he did back in London. This next song, Dreamer Deceiver, standing by the window, breathing summer breeze, saw a figure floating neath a willow tree, asked us if we were happy. We said we didn't know, took us by the hands, and up we go. Really slow start to the song. It's just Halford's voice and some acoustic guitar. Just beautiful. It starts out so beautiful, this song. And again, this is Dreamer Deceiver. There's leads into song 4, Deceiver, which then comes in very heavy. But Dreamer Deceiver, just a real slow song. A little bit of some drums coming in right now. Just kind of fading in the drums. Hearing a little bit of that bass guitar from Ian Hill. But this song mainly consists of acoustic guitar and Rob Halford's voice. Very slow, just great ballad. But it's been a while since I've listened to this. Probably I haven't listened to this probably for a good year, this album. So it's great to break it out again. Again, 50th anniversary of this album. Now, Halford's voice is getting a little higher now. The intensity is kind of building on this song. There's no way I'd be able to sing this song. His voice is gets so high on this song. Rob Halford is, my gosh, his voice is just so incredible. He's got that very high falsetto voice. Along with Black Sabbath, Judas Priest was such a big influence, or such a big part of the whole heavy metal movement, starting besides Sabbath, creating that metal sound, taking it a step further than what Black Sabbath did for sure. But so much emotion and feeling to Rob Halford's voice right now. He's getting really high with what he's singing. And now we got some little bit some electric guitar coming in. Great guitar solo right now. I love the dual guitars between KK Downing and Glenn Tipton. Man, they are just terrific together. Really miss those guys being with Judas Priest on stage. If you ever get a chance to see KK's Priest, I'll go see it. KK Downing and Tim Rip Rollins together in that band, and they've got some great albums out. I'll have to do a review on those sometime. Yeah, KK's Priest, great band. So check them out if you ever get a chance. Still continuing on with guitaring in this song. Really good guitar work between KK Downing and Glenn Tipton. Drums coming in a little more fuller now. The drums are a little more full sounding now. Ian Hill's bass, you can really hear the bass work going on right now in this song. Halford will be coming back in here in a moment, I know. Coming with that high falsetto voice right now, Halford. Oh my God, the emotion in his voice right now is just incredible. If you guys have never listened to this album, if you're new to the heavy metal world and you've never listened to Judas Priest, the old stuff, you gotta check it out. And I definitely suggest starting with this album right here. If you want to hear anything from Judas Priest, start with this album. Now it's going to lead into Deceiver, track 4. Getting some really heavy guitar. Now it's just really picking up fast. Kind of that trudging sound. Solar winds are blowing, neutron star controlling. All is lost, doomed and tossed at what comes or what costs forever. Meteors fly around me, comets die, and then they you want to see how they try to surround me. I can say, here today we shall stay forever. If you want to find us in a hurry, oh, let me tell you, don't you worry. I can't stay here today. We shall stay forever. And then there's a prelude after this, and then it's just instrumental. So much emotion, and Halford's voice is so high on this song. And we got some more guitar work between Tipton and Downing here. Great bass work from Ian Hill. Drums are sounding great. Faster. I mean, just more momentum is picked up on this song. This album just really takes you on a great ride, I tell you. Definitely, probably my absolute favorite album from Judas Priest. This one and Painkiller are probably some of my absolute favorite albums from Judas Priest. Which Painkiller came out in early '91, I believe, if I remember right. Okay, that's the end of that song. And then we got some guitar work here, just some instrumental stuff. It's called Prelude. 9 total tracks on this album. Now we're into Tyrant, track 6. Or no, I'm sorry, we're in Prelude right now. Nice piano work. Great piano work. Yeah, the piano on this track 5 Prelude is just terrific. Got some bass guitar coming in. The Cigar is doing great still. Get some really nice guitar work right now coming into this. The piano is really standing out strong on this track, though. Really beautiful piece. And then it goes right into Tyrant, track 6. I kind of love how the songs kind of go right into the next song. Just they got some effects to Halper's voice, making it a little more. I don't know what you would want to say, how to describe his voice right now. Almost futuristic sounding, kind of. I don't know, kind of. A lot of great bass work, guitar work, faster paced song. It's got that nice trudging kind of a sound to it. Anyway, Tyrant lyrics. Behold, 'tis the commander whose grip controls you all, resist me not. Surrender, I'll no compassion call. Tyrant. So background vocals, Tyrant, and then Halford, capture of humanity. Tyrant by the backing vocals, conqueror of all by, so you got Tyrant backing vocals, and then Halford comes in. So Tyrant, hideous destructor. Tyrant, every man shall fall. Your very lives are held within my fingers. I snap them, and you cover down in fear. You spineless thing, you spineless things who belly down to slither. To the end of the world you follow to me near. Then tyrant, capture of humanity, tyrant, conqueror of all, tyrant, hideous destructor, tyrant, every man shall fall. Some of the lyrics. We'll go ahead and skip or fast forward through this one, I think. It's just a lot of guitar work, a lot of great guitar work. Bass guitar work, great. Drumming's just spot on. Halper's got that great Halford sound to his voice. Edgy, just sinister kind of sounding, I guess. Yeah, terrific song, but we'll go and move on to the next song. It's a long song, that Tyrant, very long song. Then we're into Genocide track 7. Starting off some great guitar work. And then we got drums coming in, heavy. Halford's voice is just terrific on this song also. And this is a very long song also, so we'll probably skip through this one a little bit. But first lyrics is mercenary battalions are poised to strike us down. Termination conquest upon us now full grown. Save me, my heart's open wide. Help me, no question of pride. Save me, my people have died. Total genocide. Devastation, hunger, she waits to leap to earth. Imminent liquidation before the grand rebirth. And then chorus is save me, my heart's open wide. Help me, no question of pride. Save me, my people have died. Total genocide. Sin after sin I've endured, yet the wounds I bear have the wounds of love. There's so much passion in Halford's voice also, just so much passion. Just so much feeling and passion in his voice on all these songs. But this album just really takes you on a nice ride. Nice, you got your ups and downs. Really great album. Wow. This is gonna be a hard decision today on what album I feel will be on top. And on the part where it says sin after sin I've endured, yet the wounds I bear are the wounds of love. Very almost ghostly like sound to Halford's voice on that part. Something that you would hear maybe in a haunted house almost, like if you heard a voice. That was kind of what it kind of sounded like to me. I don't know, this song is really good. But we'll go ahead and fast forward to the next song. Now we've slowed down a little bit again. This is Epitaph. Very slow piano work. Sounds great though. Gosh, almost well, I'm trying to think of what style of song this would remind me of. Maybe something Frank Sinatra or um somebody like that would maybe sing back in the 50s or whatever. The old man's sitting there, my head bowed down. Every now and then he'll take a look around, and his eyes reflect the memory pain of years gone by. He can't regain nostalgic dreams he'll never see again. With trembling hands, he wipes a tear. Many fall like rain. There's one for every year, and his life laid out to clearly. Let's see, and his life laid out so clearly now. Life that's brought death so near, so nearly now. Life once he clung to destiny, or life once he clung to clearly lets go, or dearly lets go. But spare a thought as you pass him by. Take a closer look, and you'll say he's our tomorrow, just as much as we are his yesterday. A lonely grave is soon forgot. Only wind and leaves lament his mournful song. Yet they shout the epitaph out clear for anyone who's passing near. It names the person lying here as you, and you, and you, and you. Very interesting song. Got some backup vocals from the guys on the band. I'll have to look to see exactly backing vocals that is on this song. Got some very haunting backing vocals on this song. Not a happy song. It's not a happy song. It's kind of a sad sounding song. I can see why some of these, or maybe why some of this album maybe didn't do as well as they thought it would. I don't know. This song here is good, but it's a song that I could do without probably on this album. Probably more of a this would be probably considered a filler song just to make the album complete, and to make it a full length album. But now the song is like going into the last track, and it's now heavy and dark. Island of Domination. So now we got these trudging fast guitars again. Halfer's voice is getting more dramatic and higher, and just this song's like heavy. And you got some real high vocals from Halford, some screams, and now it's like really picking up. So very interesting song. Beware they're coming, take heed, our time is near. Fatality, relinquish not, brutally in arms, doth seeks to destroy. They smashed through the clouds in the light of the moon. Their steeds were full charging, called destruction and doom. 'Twas as if all hell had broke loose on the night, and all in all, it was a terrible sight. A terrible sight. They smashed through the clouds into the light of the moon. Their steeds were full charging, called destruction and doom. 'Twas as if all the hell had broke loose and on this night. And all in all, it was a terrible night. Now we're taken unto the island of domination. So that's some of the lyrics to this song. Interesting song for sure. Alfred's voice is just goes from one vocal range to another. It's just wow. Very interesting way to end this album for sure. Now it's slowing down a little bit. Just guitar work only. Interesting album. Very interesting album. I really have no words for how to explain this album, but maybe a little futuristic sounding for its time. It's a great story overall. Just the whole album has a great story to it, but it just takes you from one emotion to another. It's up and down with the emotional content. It's just, but this is a very dark album. There's no happy moments really in this album. It's just very dark. The storyline is dark. It's just one of those albums that really take you on a great ride, but it's almost living out a nightmare almost. This whole album is like almost living out a nightmare almost or something, maybe. Few little happy moments maybe, but mainly dark, this album. So but anyway, the song's picked up again. It's fast. Got those dual guitars, got some great bass work, great drumming work. I don't know. This album is really good. It's just it really flows nicely, but you're like on a roller coaster ride with this album. You got your highs, your lows. You got some really low stuff, and then you got some stuff that just really comes back up and just very energizing kind of sounding stuff. I don't know. Really interesting album. I'm gonna have to rate this album probably, I don't know. It is one of my favorite albums from Priest, but I'm gonna have to probably rate it a probably a 7 out of 10, just because there are a couple songs in here that they probably could have done without. Um, but some great ballad stuff and some great fast work, fast type, songs, edgy, dark. It's an album that really takes you for a great ride. And it's not a real long album at all by any means. Um, but let me give you a little information on this album just real quick. Um, and then we'll move on to Turbo. So this album released on March 26th of 1976. Um, recorded between November and December 1975. Studio Rockfield in Rockfield, Wales. Genre is heavy metal. Length is 39 minutes and 12 seconds. Label Gold. Producer Jeffrey Calvert, Max West, and Judas Priest. So the big song on this album was The Ripper and Deceiver. Those are the top two songs on this album. So again, track listing was Victim of Changes, The Ripper, Dreamer, Deceiver, and then Deceiver. On side one, on side A, side B, Prelude. Track 5 is Prelude. Track 6 is Tyrant. Track 7, Genocide. Track 8 is Epitaph, and then track 9 is Island of Domination. So anyway, great album overall. I think I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. Sound wise, quality of the sound was great, I thought. Production wise, I thought production was pretty good overall. Just a couple songs that maybe they could have done or done without, which would have made it a shorter album. But some great ballad work. There really is some great ballad work on this album. But he had some music pieces and stuff like that that I could have done or done without. But anyway, overall, good album. Really is. You guys will have to check it out for yourself. And if you listen to it, leave in the comments what you think of this album. I wish I could play this album without getting in trouble for it. Because that'd be a lot of fun to play this album for you guys and discuss it while I'm playing it where you can hear it. But so giving this cigar just a little bit of a relight. It was doing fine actually, but gave it a touch up and went ahead and gave it a little bit of a relight just to keep it going a little, going well throughout the rest of the show. But I would like to get into Turbo now, so I'm going to pause this for a moment. I'm going to switch albums out, and I'll be right back, everybody. I'll be right back. But again, I'm going to rate Sad Wings of Destiny a 7 out of 10. And we'll see where I rate Turbo. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. And we just got done listening to, or I did anyway, Sad Wings of Destiny from 1976 from Judas Priest. Now we're going to move on to Judas Priest Turbo. This is the 30th anniversary remaster. And there's the back of it right there. It's also got a bonus live show from the Feel for Life tour from 1986 in Kansas City. So May 22nd of 1986. It's got a great live album as well from the Feel for Life tour. And great album. Kind of commercials, kind of commercialized somewhat, but a great album. It's an album I always enjoy listening to. But Turbo Lovers track 1, Locked In track 2, Private Property track 3, Parental Guidance track 4, Rock and Roll, Rock You All Around the World track 5, track 6, Out in the Cold, 7, Wild Nights, Hot and Crazy Days, Hot for Love track 8, and then track 9, Reckless. And it is a great album from 1986. So let me let's see here. Turbo is the 10th studio album by English heavy metal band Judas Priest, of course, released in the UK on April 7th of 1986 by Columbia Records. The album is notable for the band's change to a commercial glam metal sound that had them using synthesizers for the first time. Released again April 7th, 1986, studio Compass Point, Nassau, Bahamas, record plant, Los Angeles. Genre glam metal, heavy metal, synth metal. Length is 40 minutes and 58 seconds. Label is Columbia. Producer Tom Allen. The big songs off of this album was Turbo Lover, Locked In, Parental Guidance. Those were the big 3 songs that came off of this album. Excuse me, guys. Cheers, you guys. I got my coffee today. And let's see here. The remastered CD released in 2001, including 2 bonus tracks. On February 3rd, or on February 3rd of 2017, the album was reissued as Turbo 30 for its 30th anniversary, including 2 CDs of a live performance at Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri on May 22nd, 1986. This album, by the way, was number 17 on the US Billboard 200, number 33 on the UK albums. And I meant to look up where Sad Wings of Destiny charted. I don't think it rated anywhere, to be honest with you. I don't see anything about where that was even rated. Yeah, it wasn't even rated as far as I'm finding out. So anyway, but yeah, Turbo, let's see here. Yeah, so number 17 on the US Billboard 200, number 33 on the UK album. So definitely wasn't considered their best album. But it's a very enjoyable listen. It really is. So anyway, let's get into a Turbo. And again, this is the 40th anniversary now of Turbo. Came out in 1986, of course. And I've got such great memories of this album. A lot of parties while listening to this album, cruising around listening to this album. And of course, I love anytime I'm in a situation where I can sing, I love doing the Turbo Lover song. But anyway, so let me see if I can find the lyrics to this album here. Let's see here. And actually, I better. Of course, this album has Rob Halford on vocals, KK Downing on guitars, guitar synthesizer, Glenn Tipton on guitars, guitar synthesizer, Ian Hill on bass, and Dave Holland on drums. So anyway, um, let's get into this album here. So, and I just found. Let's see here. I thought I found the lyrics here. Let me see one more time. Let's see here. Huh. Let's see. Gotta find the lyrics here. Gosh. Okay, here we go. I found some. Want to read off some lyrics to you guys from this album as well. So anyway, start off with Turbo Lover, and here we go. Great synthesizer starting off, of course. Cheers to you guys, by the way, again. Great drumming, guitar work, and of course, Turbo Lover, one of my absolute favorite songs. I'll try to sing some of this to you guys. You won't hear me, but you'll feel me without warning. Something's dawning. Listen, 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 listen. Then within your senses, you'll know you're defenseless. How your heart beats when you run for cover, 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 cover. You can't retreat. I spy like no other. We can fall wrapped in horsepower, driving into fury. Changing gear, I pull you tighter to me. I'm your turbo lover. Tell me no other. I'm your turbo run for cover. Hold each other closer as we shift into overdrive. And everything goes a rushing by with every nerve alive. We move so fast it seems as though we've taken to the sky. Love machines in harmony. We hear the angels cry. Your turn. Tell me there's no other. I'm your turbo. Better run for. Now we've got some synthesizers, some drumming just by itself. Then we got Halper's voice coming in. Ah, ah. Now we got some great guitar work from Tipton and KK Downing. Great drumming from Dave Holland. The song is just nice and fast, flows very nicely. On and on we're charting to the place so many seek. Specific synchronicity of which so many speak. We feel so close to heaven in this roaring heavy load. And then ensure abandonment. We share I'm your turn, but tell me there's no other. I'm your turn, but better run for cover. I'm your turbo lover. Tell me there's no other. I'm your turbo lover. Better run for cover. And the song fades out. So, anyway, I always enjoy singing that song. I tell you what. Sorry if I traumatized any of you out there, guys. Yeah, let's see. Now we're locked in. Great song. Great guitar work, synthesizer work in the beginning. Great drumming coming in. This song is heavy. The song is heavier than I remembered, I guess. And the way you move me, drive me crazy with that walk. You get me so excited. I tremble and I shake when you make the moves you make. You got the key to my heart. Go ahead, that grab me and slam it, and I'm yours forevermore. I'm locked inside your love. You got me locked inside your love. I can't take it when you touch me. Feels so good. I could explode. You've got me in a frenzy. I tremble and I quake when you shake the things you make. When you shake the things you shake. You got the key to my heart. Go ahead and use it. Nah, great song, guys. Fast, furious. Man, the backing vocals is just incredible. Haunting. Locked in. Drums are fast. Bass guitar work is fast. This whole song is just fast and ferocious. For a song, for an album that's more commercial sounding, this album is just ferocious. Halper's voice is just so high and haunting sounding. Man, the synthesizers are heavy. Man, I love it. Now I got some heavy guitar solo work from KK Downing and Glenn Tipton. Man, this album is it's really good. Really good album so far. Definitely a very enjoyable listen. This album is more up and more positive and more upbeat. An album you can really party to and dance to and bang your head to. Man, I wish I could have seen them on this tour. I really do. Priest Live is a great DVD if you can ever get a hold of it from this tour. Great concert. And the extra bonus concert on this album is just awesome also. I think it was Dawkins that was opening it for him at the time on this tour. Man, this song is just heavy and fast and ferocious. Can't explain it any better than that. Go ahead and go to track 3. Private Property. Another great song. Start out with some great drums, guitars, fast. You think you're cool and got it all. Think you're on the scene, or think you run the scene. I don't believe how you conceive that you're good enough for me. You think you've got it all sewed up. It tells you right, but I'll cut you right down to size. The way I figure you don't exist, so you better realize. Don't you touch, don't get near, don't take me for a fool. Make no mistake, no give and take. I'm too good for you. So keep your hands on property. Huh? Keep your hands off property. Hands off of me. Hands off. Keep your hands off me. Anyway, you get the idea of how that song flows. Man, great guitar work, just heavy. Man, this definitely gives you a different experience than Sad Wings of Destiny. And that album is dark and edgy and sad. It really is. Where this album is more up party kind of type music, very positive overall. Just gives you that positive vibe, just makes you feel good. I'm too good for you, so keep your hands off private property. Hands off. Halper's voice and all the backing vocals from KK and Tipton, Ian Hill. Oh my God, man. I think Ian Hill has some backing vocals on this as well, but just, man, powerful. This song is just powerful. I mean, it gives you an attitude not to take a shit off of anybody. Man. Definitely a hands off. Any hands off me. Private property. Hands off. Anyway, we'll skip to the next track here, I think. I'm gonna pause it just for a moment. I'll be right back, guys. I've got a phone call that I gotta take just real quick, so just hold on a second. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, guys. I had to take a phone call. My son is coming down here to see me. We're gonna go see the new Iron Maiden movie tonight. That the new documentary movie that is coming out that just came out with Iron Maiden. So we're gonna go see that tonight over in Cheyenne, Wyoming. So anyway, but let's continue on with the album here. Um, anyway, just a man heavy so far this album. It's heavier than what I remember. So that was Parental Guidance that we were just listening to. So I believe that's what we were just on. No, Private Property is what we was on. So now we are on to Parental Guidance. So let's continue on with the album here. Start off with some little bit of some lighter sounding guitar work and then some heavy guitar work at the same time. Drums coming in heavy. Let's see. You say I waste my life away, but I live it to the full. How would you know anyway? You're just Mr. Dull. Why don't you get into the things we do today? You could lose. Ah, man, I'm having a hard time saying this one. Why don't you get into the things we do, or why don't you get into the things we do today? You could lose 20 years right away. So we say, we don't need we don't need no parental guidance here. We don't need no parental guidance here. Every day you scream at me to turn the music low. Well, if you keep on screaming, you'll make me deaf, you know. You always chew me out because I stay out late until your three-piece suit comes back in days. Get one thing straight, we don't need no parental guidance here. We don't need no, no parental guidance here. There's no communication. I'm tired of explanation. Is this message getting through? You through the same thing too. Boy, isn't that the truth? All the things that parents get on us about, they did the same things too growing up. I believe. Great guitar work here. Building up with drums. Don't you remember what it's like to lose control? Put on my jacket for you to, let's see, for you get too cold. Put on my jacket before you get too cold. Let's rock and roll. Anyway, same chorus. I know I screwed this song up terribly. Don't you remember what it's like to lose control? Put on my jacket for you. Put on my jacket for you get too cold. Let's rock and roll. This song is a rock you all around the world. Heavy, heavy guitar work in the beginning. Fast. Dun, 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 dun. Fast guitar work by Keke Downing, Glenn Tipton. Great drumming. Know every boy and girl was crazy to the beat of rock and roll. As the volume is soaring, all the crowd is roaring. Let it go. We don't care in the least, 'cause our metal is a feast. But there's always someone trying to put it down. So we crank the music louder, and our voices turn to power. With a wall of sound, we'll blow them all away. Rock you all around the world. I can't sing this high. You all around the world, we're gonna roll you out. We're gonna roll you out. Oh boy, fast song. Rock you all around the world. We're gonna rock. We're gonna roll. We're gonna shake you down. We're gonna lose control. No one can hold us down. Just look around and see this generation's getting up and breaking free. Man, fast song again. Man, what an album. Really fast guitar work right here on this guitar solo. Drumming is just fast and ferocious. Man, great song. Then chorus, the bridge here, just drumming alone. Just great drumming. You all around the world. Oh, I can't get that high. Rock you all around the world. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock you. You all around the world. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock you. You all around the world. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock you all around the world. I'll rock you. We're gonna roll you around the world. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock you all around the world. And we got some guitar that came back in here again. Yeah, this bridge, this last part of the song, they definitely got the message out. Not to fuck with us kids, I tell you. Parents don't fuck with us. Anyway, just a very rebellious album, I'd have to say. Very rebellious. Out in the Cold is the next song. Starts out with some very slow synthesizer work, very haunting sounding synthesizers. Man. I'm gonna have to look up to see who does the synthesizer work on this album. I want to say it's probably Glenn Tipton. Yeah, great synthesizer work at the beginning of the song, Out in the Cold. Man, very haunting synthesizer work in the beginning, still going on here. Dun, 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 dun. And then drums. Great effects on that snare. And it just goes right into the song, fast and furious, heavy. Everyone's now participating in this song. Drums, bass, all the guitars. Then Halper's voice comes in. I'm laying awake at night. I can't get you out of my mind. All I can hear is my heartbeat. And a voice in the dark of some kind. Where are you now? The fears are coming back to me once again. Oh, I wish you were here, taking good care of me. I want you. I feel as though I'm out in the cold. Out in the cold. Hear me cold, cold. Out in the cold, please rescue me. I know I was you I hurt, and I didn't mean to hurt you. Much to forgive and forget. Can't take any more of this hurt. Oh no, oh no. There's many things I regret. Where are you now? The fears are coming back to me once again. Oh, I wish you were here, taking good care of me. I want you. I feel as though I'm out in the cold. Me out in the cold. Where are you now? Oh, boy, that last part's hard to say. Where are they? Oh, boy. Man. Last part is where are you now? Hear me calling. I need you. I'm cold. Can't you hear my heartbeat? I'm out in the cold. Please rescue me. Why don't you rescue me? I'm so cold. Out in the cold. Where are you now? I hear me calling. I need you. I'm cold. I'm so cold. Out of the cold. Please rescue me. So that last bridge, this last bridge is just really good. And then it stops. The lyrics stop with just guitar work again. Between dueling guitars between Tipton and Downing. Drums coming back in. Hear those synthesizers. Bass guitar work great. Now it's picking up speed again. The song just picking up. Still some great guitar solo work going on here. Dueling guitars, I love it between Tipton and Downing. And here's the bridge. Where are you now? Some effects on Halper's voice here. It makes it sound like there's like two or three of them singing together at the same time. Shut me out in the cold. Where are you now? I'm so cold. Oh, can't you hear my heartbeat? Man, just kind of repeats the chorus there. Man, what a terrific song. We'll go ahead and go to the next song here. Wild Nights, Hot and Crazy Days. Man, what a song. Terrific song. Track 7. Wild Nights, Hot and Crazy Days. Gonna break out. I'm gonna drive my car. I'm gonna get up and go. I want some action. I've been working so hard. I'm gonna overload. Can you feel the beat? Everybody's rocking in the summer heat. As the sun goes down, we'll peep down. We'll see. We'll deep down inside. You feel your temperature rise for those wild nights, hot and crazy days. Wild nights, hot and crazy days. So there's some of the lyrics to this song. Song is heavy, fast, got a good flow to it. Drumming, bass, guitar work between Tipton and Downing. Very enjoyable song. A lot of effects to Halper's voice. Oh wow, great song. Wow. Great song. I am gonna skip this one and go to the next one though. Just this song is just a good party song. Up, very up. It just a song that's just a song you can tap your feet to, bang your head to, dance to if you want. I mean, not quite as good as the other songs on this album so far, but it's a pretty good song. Great guitar work and just the whole song as a whole. It's got some good effects to it on Halbert's voice and the guitar synthesizers. Everything's really good on this song, but not quite as good as the other songs, but pretty good overall. We'll go to the next song. Hot for Love. Good drums right now. Good guitaring. Kind of a fast song. Another good party song. 24 hours of the day, you're on my trail, and I can't get away. I can't shake you off. You're a wolf on the prowl. You got my scent, and I can hear you howl. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide this hurt inside. Hot for love. Hot for love. Hot for love. Hot for love. When the sun goes down, I can feel your heat till the sun comes up. When you've got me worn dead beat, I said I'm all burned out. I'm a physical wreck. But there you go again with your hot breath on my neck. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide the hurt inside. Nowhere to hide. Oh, mercy. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide this hurt inside. Hot for love. Hot for love. Hot for love. Hot for love. Back into some solo work here by Tipton and Downing. Some knocking, got some knocking effects right there. A lot of great smoke coming off of this cigar right now. Nobody tastes what's in the cigar. Such a flavor bomb. Now slow down just to drums and some synthesizers. Nowhere to run, nowhere to run to. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go. I know I'm screwing this up. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide this hurt inside. Hot for love, hot for love. Oh, baby, hot for love. Yes, you're hot for love. And that's kind of how the song ends. It just repeats that. We'll go to the next song. It's fading out actually right now. Okay, last track. Reckless is the last track. Start off some heavy guitar work between Tipton and Downing. Drums coming in now. Drums and guitars. Heavy. Very upbeat kind of song. No one can stop me now. Or no one can stop me now. Let's see. No one can stop me. No one can stop me. No, I'm like a human dynamo, live wired and charging out with power. This time I won't hold back. I'm ready to get you up. Let's see. I'm ready to get up and go, fueled up and growing by the hour. Look out, I'm blasting through the lines, alive and kicking, watch out. I'm young and lethal. I'm going from here until eternity. I'm feeling reckless, way out of hand, a real survivor, reckless, coming at gale force 10. Around me, I feel the shockwaves building for the energy, a force field that no one can break through. Solid as rock, no wonder. I am indestructible, first place in everything I do. So great lyrics, heavy song, very edgy sounding. Great way to end this album out. Good song. Good way to end this album. Alper's voice it gets very high on this song. By the way, I'm second, third right now. Getting close to getting into the third, last third. Some spice is building back up on the cigar again. A lot of spice coming back, but not overpowering. More of a baking spice kind of a taste note. With some black pepper on the back end. Great guitar solo work right now. The drums are just hard and heavy. Fast song. This whole album is just really terrific. It really is. This album's not given enough credit for how great it really is. I think I'm gonna have to pick up the vinyl on this album for all this. Been dealing with a little bit of some allergy issues here. So excuse me there for having to wipe my nose a little bit. Great album, guys. You gotta pick up this album, listen to it if you haven't listened to it for a while. I mean, they became very glammy looking on this album and definitely a more polished album, more commercial sounding, but still heavy. Great album to party to. I've got so many great memories of partying to this album. And then it's fading out the song, but man, what a great album. I forgot how good this album is. I really forgot how good this album is. Um, this album, um, gosh, I think every song is just really good, really good. Wild Nights, Hot and Crazy Days. Maybe that is the weaker song of this album. The rest are all pretty strong songs. Pretty powerful album, really is. Pretty powerful. I'm gonna have to rate this album, my gosh, at least an 8 out of 10. Maybe even a 9 out of 10. Wow, guys, this is tough to decide. I mean, because Sad Wings of Destiny is dark and heavy and raw. They were just kind of coming into their own at the time with the more metal sound. But you can, at the time you can see that they're still trying to find that sound that they want. Where at this point, compared to the 70s and 80s, Priest knows what sound they're wanting and what they want to do. The image they want, their imagery, the imagery on this album is really good. I mean, I love the imagery on both albums. I really love, I love this. I gotta say, probably the image on this is much more interesting than this. But and back then, much more black leather at that time and studs and just that dark look. Where now they're more glammy looking, of course, during this time. Which later on they do get back into more of the leather look again, and get heavy again, get a heavier sound again, going again with the Painkiller. Ram It Down came out after this, and it got a little heavier again. Still somewhat polished and a little heavier than what this album is. So you can see that their real heavy sound was coming back. But there's kind of what they look like. There's what they look like right there during the Turbo era. Um, Another great photo there. But they definitely had more of the more glammy look to them, I would say. Still got the leather, but a little more glammy looking. And then there's the last part of this book. But really good packaging on this anniversary remaster. Really good album overall. Really fun to listen to. Uh, the first album, Sad Wings of Destiny, it almost helps you deal with all the dark feelings you get inside. All the stuff we struggle with every day. All the voice in the back of your head that maybe wants you to do things you shouldn't do, and you're fighting that. Where this is, where Turbo is just, go party, have a great time kind of attitude. Where again, compared to Sad Wings of Destiny, it's just darker, very much darker, and yeah, just darker sounding. So where this is just more upbeat, more Turbo's more upbeat, more like party, go have a great time in life, So definitely completely different sounds between Judas Priest from 1976's Sad Wings of Destiny compared to the 1986 Turbo album. So anyway, guys, you tell me what you think of these albums. Which one would you vote for to be number one? Um, Man, I know I'm gonna get hated for this, but I gotta go Turbo. It's just, man, it's even though it's got synthesizers and it's polished, it's just got a lot of heaviness to it. And it's just makes you enjoy life and makes you be glad to be alive and makes you just want to just go out and enjoy life. Where Sad Wings of Destiny kind of puts you in a state of depression almost a little bit, you know. So anyway, but that's my vote. I think today I'm going to vote on Turbo. Not taking away anything from Sad Wings of Destiny because again, it's probably my favorite album from Judas Priest. But I gotta go Turbo on this. It's just that attitude, just that rebellious attitude. Go have fun, party, enjoy life. Don't let your parents get you in the or anybody else of authority get in the way of your hopes and dreams and what you want to do in life. Anyway, just a great album. I really love it. So that's my vote today. Um, but yeah, I love both of these albums. I really do. And this cigar is doing great. Overall, building up some nice ash again. I've been kind of ashing this, as I go. Just I didn't want to. I know this is yeah, I know this is a thing with me where I talk about dropping ashes. I got a dropping the ash podcast where I kind of made a joke about it because in the beginning of things I was always dropping ashes before I could get it to the ashtray. But during the show, I wanted to kind of uh, keep it keep it from getting all over me, the ash and on my floor and stuff, so I could really focus on talking to you guys and not focusing on ash being on my floor. Wanted to focus on the music and the content here, but I hope you guys have been enjoying the show today. I really do hope that you've been really enjoying this. And I know I made another fool out of myself singing along to these songs the best I can. It's just a time for me to let loose and have fun with the memories of these albums and just the great memories of all the partying as when I was younger, going to parties and hearing these songs. There was even a place in Torrington, Wyoming, where I used to live when I was in high school. They had a place just for the high schoolers to go. They had TVs up all over, and they played all the videos from MTV and these videos from the Turbo album was played a lot at that time. And then they had local metal bands that came in and played. And then in between the bands, they would have, TVs going with videos, all the metal videos going. It was such a cool place at the time. I'm trying to remember what it was even called at the time. It was kind of close to a bar, so the people coming out of the bar would pick fights with the teenagers, and it just ended up not being a good place for this place to be at the time. It was just in a bad location. So they ended up closing it, which was too bad. It really was, because it was such a fun place. I wish I could remember the name of it. I think the place only lasted about a year or so. But anyways, it was good times, though, great times. And for beverages, they served, different pop, sodas, and they had food you could buy to eat, nachos and stuff like that. But it was a fun place. I wish I could remember the name of it again, but I just will never forget that place. Um, really cool memories. So anyway, guys, but anyway, this is again uh episode 15 of Smoke and Metal Podcast here at Harper Cigar Lounge. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you like the content here, make sure you guys subscribe, keep this channel strong. And you'll never find content anywhere else like the content here on this channel. It's different. There's so much different stuff on this channel that you guys can enjoy and feast on. But just a lot of fun content here, a lot of reviews, a lot of video shorts with different topics based around heavy metal, hard rock, a lot of stuff here, guys. Check it all out. But if you like it here, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, leave some questions, comments, and feedback for me. I'll get back to you quickly. Share this content with everybody you know. Help keep this channel going, keep it alive. And it's a very unique channel. There's, again, no other channel like it, no other channel like this that has cigar content and hard rock heavy metal content all at the same time. So anyway, guys, if you're into cigars and hard rock heavy metal, I hope you guys will find a home here and join this great community. So anyway, guys, keep rocking out there, enjoy yourselves, and thanks to all of you guys that follow me and support me. All of you are great out there. I appreciate all of you so much. But I'm going to end this for now. And you guys have a great rest of your day and weekend. And all you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day to you. And love all of you guys. You're the greatest. You're the best. You really are. I couldn't ask for better. Followers, family members of the Harper Cigar Lounge channel here. Make sure you check out my Facebook group page, also under Harper Cigar Lounge, if you have Facebook. A lot of great content over there as well as cigars, hard rock, heavy metal. Check it all out, guys, and make sure you join that group also. And you'll find a lot of cigar information and different things over there too, as well. And you'll see a lot of content about the cigar over there. So anyway, guys, again, the Smoking Metal Beast. I mean, I'm gonna rate this a cigar at least a 90, probably a 95, 96. I've had to do, I didn't need to, but I did it anyway. Just a little bit of some touch-ups here and there. One little relight, just so I could keep it going during this whole podcast. But taste notes, again, dark chocolate, dark roast coffee, some mineral, some spice, some pepper, some creaminess to it. A lot of great taste notes on the cigar. Also some natural tobacco sweetness, some earth, some leather, cedar. Yeah, great cigar, medium to full strength. And then again, this is a Toro 6.5 by 52, medium to full strength, but very smooth. And just a great cigar, guys. Wrapper again, Cuban seed, Maduro greenhouse grown, binder fillers, Mexican and Nicaraguan, long filler hand rolled cigars made over Nicaragua. So anyway, guys, I hope you will find yourself some of these and try them for yourself. So anyway, guys, you keep rocking out there. Please check out these albums. Let me know in the comments what you think about these albums. Let me know if you've seen Judas Priest in concert. I've seen them several times, and I've loved every show from them. I hope to see them again soon. But let me know what other Judas Priest albums you love. Just let me know what you love about Judas Priest, if you love them or hate them. If you got these albums I reviewed and played today, let me know what you think of them. But guys, let me know how you're doing overall. And I'll see you guys later. So keep rocking out there, and cheers, guys. And this cigar does go great with coffee. So that's what I'm pairing it with today. But anyway, guys, I'll see you later. And again, keep rocking out there, guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks for all your support to me here. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.